So today we're starting in the dining room. I found the most amazing
You did.
antique dining table. Welcome back to the dining room makeover. So last time we bought the new antique dining table and refinished it and got it all ready. And this time we're gonna finish up all of the decor.
The fun stuff.
The fun stuff. So when I first did this renovation, I painted everything and did this gallery wall, which I still love.
Fabulous.
Yes, but I left the rest of the walls pretty much blank.
Yep.
So now we're gonna go in and see what we can fill in. And it's kind of just like, you know, when you have lived in a house for a while, now I've been here almost 5 years, which is kind of wild, you realize what a room needs. And I realized I want this room to be like a dining room / music room. So we're kind of just gonna try to create little zones for music in this room as well. But first, the big challenge we have is this big blank wall next to the built-in hutch, and we have tried making it a fireplace zone.
Which would have been amazing because that's what it was originally.
It would have been amazing. It had a little Franklin stove there probably forever ago. But if we had added something in, it just would have looked too small for the room.
We tried.
We tried.
So many things.
We brought in some soapstone that was left over from my kitchen renovation from the garage, and it was so heavy.
It was an idea.
And it was still too small. So anything bigger would have probably killed us. And also it just didn't look good. So we're gonna try something new today. We have an idea. So we tried a lot of things here. Little fireplace situation, seating, did not work proportionally. So then I started looking for like large pieces of furniture, but it was expensive.
Very expensive.
And to be frank, I have a lot of stuff I've already thrifted in my house. So then we went shopping in the house.
And what did you find?
Something that probably works. So let's see.
And how long have you had it?
4 years?
Okay then.
Let's try it. Bring in the beauty. What's your name?
She's a beaut.
She's a beaut.
So the cool thing about this buffet is that the marble countertop matches her kitchen really well. So visually, it's a good connection for the rooms.
Yeah, and then this obviously very different color scheme, but it ties in some of the other colors in the room and then gives us some other colors to play with decor, which is fun.
But also it's really cool looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just old and cool.
You
can get up here.
She could be the star of the shot, Renee.
She thinks so. So the story with this buffet is that I found it on Marketplace and then I went to pick it up, and as the seller and I were loading it into my car, she didn't know that the countertop was not secured. So we tilted it to put in my car. The marble countertop slid off, broke into dozens of pieces, and then I scooped them up, put them in my car, and then went and bought some epoxy and painstakingly puzzle pieced the countertop back together. And then I used this technique because it was just so obvious that there are all these cracks. There's no point in pretending they're not there. So I used this technique that is called kintsugi, and it's a Japanese art form for mending broken things by making the mended part really visible with gold. So I went back over all the epoxy joints with some gold paint, and I actually really love the way it turned out, even though it was a complete accident and a really stressful nightmare at the time. So we're thinking for over the buffet to do like a little plate display. So we've been buying lots of plates and hiding them around the house. So let's see if we can find them.
It's like hide and seek, but for plates.
It has to be in here. Well, there's definitely some. Yeah, there's some up there. That's some of them. Theo's coming in.
Okay. So it's these and that bucket?
I think so. Is there anything else you see?
I thought there were more.
I feel like there were more, but I don't know. So clearly we bought a bunch of plates, and I didn't really know what was going here or what color scheme we were going with. But now that we have this, we can use it to whittle this down to what's going up. Blue and white arch, or crazy colorful arch.
Crazy colorful.
Okay, let's figure out how it would be arranged. Do we need like one bigger central thing?
Prepare yourself for a field trip. It's gonna be wild. You've never seen my mom's plate collection before.
Wild is definitely the word.
Endless.
Endless.
Prepare.
Yes, she did offer to supply some if needed. So we'll see if she has any more crazy, colorful, fun ones that would help us out there. We'll also look for more blue and whites. And then we'll figure this situation out.
But prepare. You're not prepared, trust me. You're not. One cannot prepare for such things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's my beautiful boy.
Oh, hi, Mom. I was sleeping.
Yeah, he's sleepy. That might be an option for colorful.
That's a good big one, too.
Here's a good big one. So this is for if we do blue, and this is our option for multicolor. I haven't decided on that yet. That might be better. This plate was a great find. I love how it pulls the blues and the yellows and the pinks tie into the countertop. And then option 3 is a little mix of the two. And that actually might be my favorite. I debated it, I slept on it, and option 3 is the winner for me. The mix of multicolor and blue. I just think that looks real nice and looks great with all these colors. So let's put it up. So to hang the plates, I like to use this. It is a very, very sticky sticker. And then on the back, it has this nice hook that gets on a nail or a screw really easily. I used this on my parents' back porch project, and it has lasted through below freezing weather, 100-degree temps, has not come off a single plate. So it will definitely work well in an air-conditioned environment, which is nice because I really don't want these to fall. And if you're really concerned, you can just use like an alcohol wipe on the back to get it nice and clean, and then let that air dry before you put the sticker on. So this is the marble as it is now, and I kind of want to see if I can make it even punchier of a color so it works better with the kitchen. So to do that, I have this color enhancer and sealer. So it's going to protect the marble and hopefully make it more vibrant. Let's see. It's already working.
What you got for me?
What you think?
I think it's a good combo of the colors and the blue plates together, because I know originally you were thinking like all colorful plates or all blue plates.
Yeah.
And then when you combine them together, it's like the best of both worlds.
Yeah. And also, I sealed this with like a color enhancing sealer. So
Oh, you did? I was gonna say it's a little brighter.
You may notice it's like a little more saturated.
A little fancier, shall we say.
Yeah, so it also looks more like the
Island.
kitchen marble.
Yep.
Yay! Okay, so this wall done.
Yeah.
Also, I noticed now, like when I view the room like this, the curves on the chairs here work with the curves here.
Oh.
Look at that.
Well, I did not notice that, but
I
I'm
didn't
happy you did.
I'm happy because I was like, is this gonna be too like curvy Victorian? But I think
Ornate.
it works. I think it works.
Lovely.
So we're gonna start to make our way around and finish the rest of the walls.
Let's do it.
All right. I say nothing here, but we need to figure this part out.
It's a little dinky at the moment.
Well, it's just very confused. It's clearly just a big storage space.
I was gonna
for all
say, this
junk.
room has essentially been a storage space
For
quite a
various
while.
junk. Yes.
Yeah.
One thing for sure, pretty for sure, unless you're like, no, is
Okay.
we keep the magnolia painting.
Yes.
Okay. So that'll be first thing up, and then we can kind of build around that.
Around it. Okay. Is the piano for sure staying here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the plants are staying, correct?
The hanging plants?
Yes.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure
Yeah.
I know what we're working with proportion-wise for where we're hanging it.
Oh, yeah.
Like what we're working
So
around.
before, I think I only had like a couple inches off the top, which was like what the internet said, but like I feel like it was too low. So we might want to do higher than that.
Well, step back and see what you think.
Ooh, that might be good.
Yeah, that's good.
That one.
Yeah, because it's enough space between the painting and the piano.
Here's what we're using. They're called They're called sawtooth hangers. You should probably move your finger.
Well, I was going to trust you.
You shouldn't trust me with this hammer.
That's true. I don't know what I was thinking.
Over here whacking myself. That could have been you. First one's always the hardest. Okay.
Hopefully.
Hey, don't say that, Brittany. Be optimistic. This is our daily struggle. I'm like, Brittany, be a dreamer. Be optimistic. And she's just like, but let's think about all the possible ways it could go wrong. And
Listen.
assume that they will.
Listen, I ran a small business for 8 years. You always have to expect the worst and then prepare yourself on how you're going to handle it. But I've always been like that, so that's just my excuse.
Yeah, that's her excuse. She's always been like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Now that you've admitted it, we can move on.
Oh, I admit that all the time.
Okay, I put some thought into it. It might look better since we have like kind of a gallery wall happening there.
Okay.
I have just like one big piece. And then I remembered that this is kind of gonna be like the music corridor, which reminded me of something we have. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, open
I
your
already
eyes.
opened them. Like, it's the guitar.
This is Brittany's guitar. I took piano lessons as a kid and she took guitar lessons.
Okay. That is really exaggerating what I did.
What did you do? Strummed a guitar?
Literally. 5th grade, after school lessons, and that was about it. And we had to perform for like 5 minutes outdoors, and I had no idea what I was doing. So I think I just pretended I was playing and didn't actually play at all. And that's how that went. And then it's just been sitting in my closet for 20 years. I was like, Renee, do you want this? Or I'm donating it. And she said she wanted it. So
Yeah, and when I worked a corporate job, I'd take it to work, and my work bestie would play it while we were supposed to be working, and it was fun.
I mean, someone should enjoy it.
But you know what? Look at that.
Is that actually what you want to do?
That's kind of nice.
Okay.
But I think that could be cool. It takes up a nice amount of space. It's practical for the use of this corridor,
Yeah.
being the music space.
And we're not having to pay for it.
Exactly. Free.
Win-win.
Free.
We like free.
Free is nice. A lot of
Yes.
things aren't free.
No.
All right, so while we wait on the guitar hanger, we can start to work on this corner in Music Alley. And this is gonna be the new record corner. So currently I have the record player and all the records in the living room. And I just want it to be in a more communal place. And I feel like the dining room is a perfect place for that.
Also, one of the nice things about having a record player in here is when you're having dinner parties, guests can constantly go through your records and pick their favorite records
Yeah,
to
exactly.
play while you're here.
Yeah.
Show the people the problem.
We have a supervisor who is misbehaving currently.
Now, this is his bed.
That is his favorite bed for whatever reason. He loves the hard plastic
Yeah.
of the record player. Pippi, do you think that you can share your bed with us?
And his favorite thing to do is jump off really quickly. And then this thing spins. And then the first time it happened, I was like, oh my God, the whole thing's flying off with him. But no.
Yeah, well, the good news is you got him off, so all right,
There we go.
let's move it.
Where are you wanting it?
Let's see. So this is from the 1940s. And so you can see there is a peg here. And then you got some felt here. And then the peg can go in the hole. So Brittany, please demonstrate. And then all of a sudden you have a swivel top.
That's really cool.
Excellent engineering. Okay, so this is the lamp I was thinking of. It cost, I think, $50 or $100 when I found it at the antique store a few years ago, which seemed like a good price.
I mean, compared to how much people would pay for it now, yes.
It's pretty. And it's already wired to plug in. I don't know if this is an updated plug. It is not. So I'll have to rewire it to plug in, but you know.
Part of the process.
Part of the process. I don't like the amber with the gold chair, so we want to try, there's a pink chair, and that might be a nice combination. Both of those are colors that are in the rug, which is kind of where we're pulling colors from in this room.
Right.
Pink chair looks good. Let's see what the lamp.
I like it.
I think that looks good.
I think the pink chair fills the space better than the other one. And it looks more intentional.
Just like the color combo. Ooh, and then we can bring in, if we want, the blues from the tile. So we have a complete replication of those colors over there.
True, true.
Itchy.
So what is that? Oh yeah, you gonna play too? Boy. No, you cannot go in the guitar.
We got a cute little guitar hanger. We're gonna put this up today. I think first we need to, can you hold up the...
Just figure out what height you want that. Okay.
Yeah. Let me do it. Does that look good?
I'm like 90% sure that's where I had it.
That's good?
Yep.
Guitar.
Give me the level. That's as much respect as it's ever had, so. There's that.
I like that.
I like it.
Yes, the record player corner. Let's go over there.
Okay. It's hot though. Oh my.
It is warm.
We are
They have
in
the
so
AC
much-
on for us.
We're in so much trouble for summer.
We'll adjust eventually. It's been in the 80s and we keep thinking it's in the 90s because
Surely it's in the 90s.
we're just not used to the heat again. It takes us a little, like a couple weeks to get readjusted to the Texas heat every year. Okay, this is the hook I bought. It's kind of like the little sister to the hooks that are hanging up the plants. And I'm probably thinking I'll rub and buff it to be antique brass to match the
Yes.
chain on the light.
We don't need the.
But we need to get the light back out.
Did you change the electrical cord though?
No, but I looked into it, and because we have a GFCI, it won't be like,
Okay.
it won't be as much of an issue. I will change it. I can. What is she doing?
She's in your bag. Oh yes, it take a girl. What could it be?
What could it be?
But a baby.
But no, it's a snake, Brittany. It's a furry snake.
A demonic one.
Can I take this? What if I just?
Oh.
Oh
Oh.
no! Another snake.
The toy.
Let's test first.
Oh.
That is not. Oh, there we go.
Oh, what?
Okay.
Oh. Wait, was that you?
I turned it off. Yeah.
Okay, good. Oh.
So clearly the cord needs some help, but like it works.
It works.
So big art is really expensive and I love that piece, but I want to have another big piece of art right here. And I'm very particular about colors and everything. So I found a piece online. This is free art from the Metropolitan Museum of Art. And you can download it and then get it printed. And that's what I did. So I got it printed on archival quality paper. So if you bought like a fancy art print, this would be the kind of paper that it's on. And I love how colorful it is. It ties in a lot of the colors and the plates throughout their room. And what's also nice about it is that it was made in 1917 and my house was built in 1914. So it also kind of fits the era of my home, even though it looks a little more modern. But I didn't love the idea of paying to get it framed because that is the really expensive part. So instead, I'm gonna figure out how to mount it on hardboard and foam and make my own frame for it. Then we're gonna put it up here. I'll probably have to scooch this over a little bit, but it's gonna be good. Okay, I've never done this before, so we're gonna see how it goes. I cut this hardboard to the size of just the painting, not the white border that's on it. All right, and then I'm gonna take PVA glue, apply it. And I don't know how much I really need, so if this is really heavy-handed and awful to you, no art stuff, I am sorry. Didn't like that. All right, let's try. Please don't do that. Oh gosh. Okay, a rubber brayer. Just trying to work out all the bubbles and things here. Okay, that's a big bubble. Don't. Okay, so we don't want to do that. It seems more stressful than I had anticipated. Time sensitive is not my specialty. I like to take my time and be super slow. Who even knows? Part of me wants to rip it off now, but I know it'll ruin the whole thing. Amazingly, I tore off the edges and it doesn't look terrible. And to get the paper off on the edges, I actually ripped it off and it created this really kind of nice torn paper edge. And I'm kind of deciding now if I just want to leave that exposed or if I want to do an actual frame, because it doesn't look bad without a frame. But what I do want to do before I mount it is protect it. I have some Mod Podge somewhere, probably got lost in the fray of my panic. Hey, it's a new day and I actually think it looks really good. The wrinkles are not very obvious because the sun doesn't hit it directly or to the side. It comes from the back. So it's always in shadow, which means it's always in a very flattering light. So I got some command strips, I'm gonna hang it up. I actually like it without the frame right now, but we'll see. And then I found this little guy, I think would be the perfect shape for over here. It has very similar colors. It's a fiber textile art that I found. Very similar colors to the painting. Oh, and I also styled the piano, let me show you. So with all this cobalt blue over here, I wanted to make sure to balance it. So I set up this little blue area and I have this Sonos speaker that I want here just because it's great for dinner parties, that sort of thing. To tie it in a little bit better, I put it on this flow blue plate. I have a candle and a cobalt glass and then just some other blue things. And then we have all these pinky reds here to balance that. Over here, we have the chair. So that's kind of the idea behind it. And then this candelabra thing that I found, I think in North Carolina while we were antiquing last year, it just matches this painting so perfectly. So I felt those had to go together. And then over here we have the lovely lady framed by her leaves, and then this steel magnolia. While that dries, I want to work on making this a little less contrasty. So I want to make it a little more brassy again, and I think that's just gonna make it look a little less black and white. Okay, the last thing that I want to do in here in this phase of the makeover is to just retouch this gallery wall. So I haven't touched this in a few years. Some things are crooked. We just don't have things in certain spots because this was like all the art I had at the time I just drew on this wall. There's also some things where I just feel like the colors don't really work, and I have a lot more pieces of art now. So let's do a little zhuzh. So now I've been tinkering on this room for several days now, and by we, I mean me. Basically, yes. I've been just staring at these walls and adding things and taking them away, filling all the holes that I've made with the nails that I didn't need. And now I think I'm very happy with how things have settled. So if you remember, this room started when I moved here almost 5 years ago, which is kind of crazy to say. When I walked in, the ceiling was falling down. I had it drywalled. I painted everything. I painted the ceiling a green just because I thought that would be fun, and I love green.
Yep.
painted the walls white, and then the trim this really creamy color. And kind of the inspiration was this magnolia painting that I found and I have now hanging over the piano. And I also created this gallery wall that you see behind us, and I still really love the way it looks. I did make a couple tweaks to it because I had some empty frames before, and now they are no longer empty, which is great. Yeah.
We love that.
Yeah, and also none of the other walls are empty. We also added in an antique dining table that really fits the style of this home and is also a better size for me and my needs, because I don't really need more than 6 seats ever. Yeah. So without further ado, here is a reminder of this room before and after. I love all of the pops of color in here, all of the art that we've been able to add in, and how we created different zones. So there's the record zone, the piano zone, obviously the dining table zone, and then now there's a buffet where I can put things that I'm serving, and also underneath it is all of the cat food, which is now nicely tucked away and no longer tripping people walking along the gallery wall side. The gallery wall is also now complete, and I just feel like this room is just so much cozier, more cheerful, more lived in. It feels like someone actually lives here and uses this room.
There's functioning corners everywhere you look. It's not just stuff there because we didn't know where else to put it. Everything looks like it's meant to be in here. My 2 favorite details of this room are the lamp that is by her record player, because I completely forgot that she had bought that lamp. And then my other favorite part is the little plate wall that she has over her buffet. But I think they just add something really cool, and then the way they frame the buffet, perfection.
So if you have a favorite detail in this room, please let us know in the comments. We are always very curious. We love to read your comments and messages. And the good news is that now that this little quick makeover of a room is finished, we are ready to begin the long process of the next full room renovation. And that means we're getting back to weekly videos of very detailed renovations. I mean, we're talking built-ins, we're talking paint, we're talking craziness, restoring antiques. It's gonna be a wild ride, but I've been looking forward to this room, which we're not gonna reveal what it is yet until later, but I've been looking forward to this room for years now.
Yes, she's been talking about it forever. This is going to be a room that we start with it completely empty, and it's gonna look
completely
different by the time we're done with it.
Completely different.
Yes.
Yeah, so thank you for sticking with us through this little slower period as I have been recovering from surgery. Thankfully, I am now fully recovered, which means we are back to 100% renovation mode. Brittany's so excited.
I've really enjoyed my time off, but
yeah.
I am excited for what's to come because it's gonna look amazing. We hope you enjoyed this mini makeover, and we'll see you next time.